Welcome to the channel, G0D Chase. Now if you're new, remember to like, share and subscribe. Now I want to take a look on the video and tell me what you think in the comment section. But clearly, these type of actions are what mash up police and community relations. After already being subdued by another officer, we can see another female officer excessively using her baton against what seems to be a taxi operator. I'm going to show what I want to state it and they will contain the reason. Look and listen. Now clearly what was being said angered the officer, who directed her anger to anybody who seemed to be intervening on behalf of the taxi driver, or who is assumed to be a taxi driver. Now with recent situations being uncovered at J-Safe recruitment drives with officers presenting false CXC results, and with numerous videos on social media with motorists and traffic cops in heated arguments over roadway laws, exposing that some officers are not even aware of the laws that they have been tasked with enforcing. Some of them just out there follow the objectives of the ground commander, and if the ground commander walk off. Now of course, when we see video footages circulate social media from overseas, I will see these same type of scenarios being played out, but maybe the officer and the person being arrested is not of the same nationality or ethnicity, to be more specific. I will see people outraged, but in third world countries, when the people being arrested and the officers arresting these individuals are the same ethnicity, it is almost as if people see the situation different. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. But clearly, even on the video, the officer did let her anger get the best of her for a moment. After probably realizing what took place, seeing how much people out there, seeing that the situation was being recorded, and more likely she will face some form of disciplinary action. Is there something in the come and go look into? Officers need to remember to, they don't need to prove no point to civilians. We already know that based on the uniform, you're out there to enforce the laws of the country. Citizens and civilians need to know this too. Being a part of the security forces is a high-risk job. And sometimes officers feel underappreciated, unrespected, and underpaid. And the truth is, people respect law enforcement, and people know the necessity of law enforcement. When law enforcement asks for an increase in wages, nobody out of the civilian population ever object. Everybody has said, oh, the government needs to do better and pay law enforcement officers better. And members of law enforcement have also show civilians that same respect them. And keep in mind, citizens are the ones that law enforcement is out there to serve and protect, not just the state interests. Now on to the other stories making headlines today. Now, it has said that bail has been denied for the three accused in the in-sport $222 million fraud. Now, they said that this is as a result of the DPP not being present at the bail hearing, and as thus the accused were remanded until another bail hearing date could be scheduled. I'm going to hear from the attorney and then we'll continue the reasonation. I want to look and listen.
They don't no charge criminally, been locked up, And the DPP is not prepared to come to defend or to prosecute the matter because it's not convenient for them. And then it's obvious that they weren't ready because the file's not here and the lawyer is not here. Yet the defendant's here, their lawyers are here, the judge is here, the investigators are here, but the DPP sends a message that is not convenient to them because the file is complex, it's large, and the lawyer dealing with it is not available. That's a travesty of justice. In my view, this amounts to the DPP trying to take over the functions of the judiciary. They were not ready. It's obvious. They were not ready to prosecute this matter today. And they sent a message to the court that they will not be ready until Wednesday next, after 13 years. Now, how is that fair to the citizen? How is that fair? The judge, the application for bail can't be heard because, how does someone's bail be dependent upon one lawyer not being available? I mean, that's a part of it I can't understand. It's a real travesty of justice that went on here today. Travesty of justice. A terrible day in Jamaica. Terrible day. After 13 years, you're not ready to prosecute a matter such that we can make an application for bail and move the matter forward? That's terrible. Terrible. Dreadful. I could say more, but I won't.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to see a video of an incident that took place at the Portmore Toll Plaza. A man pull up on the toll, a PM toll, for go about in business. When a silver Toyota Axio somehow lost control, slammed into the Honda, the toll booth plaza, and destroying the toll booth barrier. Now I'm going to see what I want, and they will continue the reasonation. Of course, I'm wanting to look, I'm wanting to listen.
I can't say this cement, so I'm going to watch this. The man not for work tomorrow, no, you have to. No. The man not come back every morning. Missing.
Now, roadway fatalities. Yes, roadway fatalities, roadway collisions, car accident. That is fastly becoming one of the leading causes of death on the island. Within a crime and violence, a car accident. Now, even at a toll booth plaza, where car knows it, every driver knows you're supposed to slow down at the toll booth. Even if it may have one electronic tag them on the car windscreen, it may still have to stop to make the camera recognize the tag and lift the barrier. If him never plan to stop at the barrier and then he just plan to drive straight through, then why choose a lane already occupied by a vehicle was the right thing and a PM toll booth fee? Know that premium mega go up. Not only did this driver destroy another man's vehicle from behind, he also destroy a good portion of the toll booth plaza. The government got want for them money. People want to take it easy on the road. Not only is the speed limit there for a reason, but the road is not properly maintained. So while the road might look clear in front of you, you feel like you can do a 60 or a 70, keep in mind the pothole them on the road. Not only will you be swerving from potholes, other vehicles will be doing the same. You know, the video will just say, on a rocket science, driver should have been slowed down. The only good thing we can say is that, based on the initial report, nobody was fatally injured. That's what I'm saying? Go easy upon the road, as roadway fatalities are quickly become one of the things that we are take the most Jamaican lives. Every year we see it increase. Every year. It used to be a thing where we say an increase in roadway fatalities during holiday seasons, like, you know what I mean? Festive seasons. Now, it has become the norm. Regular day. You know, the festive season, people intoxicated on a drive, coming from parties, coming from family gatherings, you know, going out. But no one starts to say roadway fatalities that take place during the week, regular days, which will be a reminder to people that these things can happen at any time. And the people don't need to take it easy on the road. Now, until the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours, of course, for to live, love, and prosper, and for to stay tuned, of course, click subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and put it on all comment section open 24/7, never lock it. Join it for join the reason and the discussion. You know, you can drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there. Now, until the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours, for to live, love, and prosper, and for to stay tuned.